Alrighty, we're starting our first series on the new channel.
What are you on a hunt for, bro?
We are on Stitzer Wisconsin FS22, a new dairy farm series. We're going to be starting from, I'd say, a pretty smaller to medium-sized farm. And it's going to be first series on the channel. It's going to be fun. So, let me quick turn on my HUD. And let's get into it. So, for this series, I want to play pretty realistic. Of course, this is a really realistic map, and I feel like I got some decent mods this time for our game. So, got me a nice Alice Chalmers 200 for a bit of a chore tractor. It's going to be doing all of our feeding and all that type of stuff. So you got that right here. And I'll give you guys a little farm tour real quick. I really like this mod so far. It's really nice. So, well, I guess we can start over here at the shop. Well, our shop, of course. And this is just, if you download the map for yourself, this is what's going to be on it. So we just come right over in here, and we got our 7720 Titan 2 John Deere combine that we're going to be using. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then we got bale trailer and our little auger for our small silo and feed silos. And then over here is our equipment shed. One of our equipment sheds, we got some attachers for our skid steer and loader tractor. We got an Alice Chalmers 7080 with a front loader, a John Deere 7520, a John Deere 4455, and a nice little Gale skid steer. Over here, we got an International grain truck and our headers for our combine, a 224 John Deere and a corn header. So I'm going to take a little trip back over here. So we got our field. I do have a pretty decent sized area right over here. I feel like it's going to be perfect for our size. We got 2 Badger wagons and 2 DMI wagons. And then in here, our main pullable equipment shed. So we have a 1520 John Deere drill, a John Deere 3950, I believe, forage harvester, pull type, John Deere 630 disc, a John Deere chisel plow, I believe it's a 1600, our John Deere planter, which is a 7100 12 row 30 inch. We have a Brilliant Colt mulcher and our baler. So, as we move along, we're gonna walk down here to our, I'd kind of say hay shed, which we use for all our hay equipment. We have a John Deere 4700 sprayer, a brand new New Holland mower, a Kuhn tedder, and a H&S wheel rake. Over here we have our slurry spreader. It's just a 4,300 gallon GEA slurry spreader, along with our slurry pit. And over here we have our main dairy, which is where we do all the milking. Pretty nice throughout. Then over here we have our New Holland 185 manure spreader, which is decent size. And then our F450. And then we have our heifer shed over here, and there's a hay shed right there. Over to our foliage silo system, as you'd say, we have a 80-foot harvester silo right here. with the conveyor. And then we'll hop over to the other part of the feeding. We have our other, I believe it's a stave silo. And then the conveyor belt, we have our Coon Knight mixer wagon. We have our one feed silo and another feed silo. And right over here, we have our corn crib, which we don't really use anymore. And that's about it for the farm tour, except for the house over there and a little garage. So, say we could get started with a couple things. Say mowing. Mowing would be something we could do right now. Nice, quick, and easy. So we'll pop over, do some mowing. After we drop this trailer, well, the whole truck and trailer, and we'll start to get mowing. So, let's look at our horsepower. So that's got 104 horsepower, so we could probably mow with it if we wanted, yes. Let's see, I think we're gonna mow with that, actually. Our Alice Chalmers 200 turbo diesel. Alright, quick, head over and get our mower, and we'll start mowing. I think for the mowing, I might do a time lapse, so if not, I'll just keep you guys along. I chose this mower because I wanted something newer that had a decent speed and a couple of other reasons. But I just haven't used this mower recently, so I wanted to use it, something a bit newer. Maybe better for the farm. It is pretty speedy. So we're going to see how fast we can get this mowing done. Alrighty, so we're just about finished up with the headlands, and I've realized something about this mower. It's not very heavy and has been skidding on the hill, so we might end up changing the mower out just for the start of the series. I probably will, because there's a lot of hills on this map and I don't want it to be sliding around. But yeah, if you guys want to leave any comments down to any further suggestions on what I should do next on the channel, or any suggestions with the series, that would be helpful, I guess you could say. And yeah, so I'm gonna jump back to you guys when I finish up this field. Alrighty, I'm back with you guys. That mower ended up being, I don't know what was wrong with it, but it was way too light on the slopes, which was causing it to slip, and it's not something that I really wanted. So we changed it to basically the same mower, just like a year older, which I actually kind of like this mower a little bit more. It would have been nice to have the other one, but this one's just as great. So I'm going to keep going with this one, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm finished. Alrighty, so I'm just finishing up the last part of this field, and we should be almost done any second now. I've been liking this mower, and I'm probably going to stick with this one. I mean, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say pretty good. It's pretty great or awesome. So it's awesome sauce, if you will. And that was just the last little bit. So
There's
I think
oak down there.
we might call it time for this video. I'm going to try to get one out tomorrow. Another video
Yeah, 3.
of probably mowing that
Oh, that guy?
that field over
Yeah.
there. And yeah, thanks for watching.